Hello everybody, in today's video we'll be demonstrating how to use the OrCAD X cloud features. So when we create a project, you can either directly create the project on cloud or you can add your previously existing project to the cloud. So first we'll see how to create a new project in the cloud. First, whenever we go to file and click on new option and project, so here you can see you'll get an option to check use workspace. So whenever you check the option use workspace, whatever the project that you're creating, so that will be automatically added to the cloud workspace. So now I'll give it the name as demo. And now if I click on OK, you can see the project has been now created. So where is this particular project is saved on the cloud? So to check with that, you can either go to view, workspace, file manager, or you can go to this icon right here, file manager. So if you click on file manager, so when you click on file managers, here you can see workspace, under workspace, my workspace. So in my workspace, you can see there is a tab called projects. And if you expand that, you can see the project that we just created now has been uh, added also in the my workspace file manager. So that is the demo design. So now whatever the new project that you have created now has been added to the cloud. So if you want to share this particular design across your teammates or across your colleagues, so how do we do that? So to do that, first we need to set up a workspace for that. So workspace is nothing but a particular team where who are working on this particular project. To create a workspace, you can go to view again and click on workspace option and select the configuration tab. So here you can click on new workspace and give a name for this particular project. So since the project name is demo, I'll give the same name to the workspace as well. And here you can select the data residency, and also you have an option whenever you're adding users to this particular project, you can either add all the users in the organization, you can check this option, or if you want to add only selected users in an organization, you can select this. If you want the external domains also should be able to access this, you can select the third option. For now, we'll just select the second option, that is only selected users in the organization. Now I'll click on OK. So once I select this, you can see the demo workspace has been created now. So now this particular project should be shared with which engineers or which users in the organization. So their email ID I should specify under shared with. So here I'll specify the mail ID of the engineers who should be able to access this particular project. So once you give the mail ID and click enter, you can see that particular users has been added to this project. And here we need to select the role. So what is the role of this particular user in the project? So let's say we'll give him as a designer, and now he has been added to the project. Similarly, we'll add another user to the project. And we'll give a role for him as well. So let's say he is a librarian. Now you can click on OK. So now we have created a workspace and added the users. So we should now publish this particular project to that workspace so that whatever the users we have added and in that particular workspace will be able to access this design. So how do we publish this? For this, you can just select the project, right click, we have an option called publish. Select this option. So once you select publish, so here you can see source workspace is your my workspace since you have created your project directly in your workspace, and target workspace is where I have to publish this particular project to. So demo was the workspace that I have created for this project. So I'll select the demo workspace. And you can mention, so what is a revision? If is it a minor revision or a major revision, or if you want to give a custom number for this particular revision of the project, you can give a custom number. You can just type in the custom number as well. And if you want to add any tags, so if you want to search the projects, if you give the tags to the project, you can search with respect to the tags as well. So you can give a tag for this particular project, and also you can add the comments here. If you have any comments the users, you can add the comments here. So once you give all this information and you can click on publish. So once you select publish, you can see a new project has been added here under the shared workspace. If you select the shared workspace and projects, double click on projects, you can see demo and revision 0.1 and the tag is 0. So in this way you can share this particular project over to the users in the organization by creating a workspace for them. So now let's see how to add already existing projects to the cloud. So for that, if you select workspace, my workspace, if you select my workspace and click on add new, you have an option to upload a file or a folder. So let's say we'll upload a file. So here I already have a previously existing project that is transient. So I'll select this project and click on open. So now that particular project has been added here. So now if I want to share this project across a workspace, you can either share it to the previously existing workspaces. Let's say to go to view, workspace and configuration. So here are the already available workspace for you. If you want, you can directly publish it to this workspace, or if you want to create a new workspace for this new project, if you want to add different engineers to this project, we'll create a new workspace. So here this is transient, so I'll give the same name here as well and select the data residency and we'll add the users now. So we'll add a different engineers, different team for this particular project. And I'll enter and I'll give the role for this engineer and then click on OK. So now I've created another workspace and this transient I'll be adding it to the newly created workspace. Since we have created a workspace now, we'll just right click here, publish. So source workspace is my workspace and target is the newly created workspace for this project. So we'll select that is a target workspace and we'll select the minor, give it as simulation underscore runs as a tag and then click on publish. So now this particular project has been shared with the workspace called transient. So whoever added in that particular workspace will be able to access this project. So this is how you either create directly project in the cloud, or you can add your previously existing projects to the cloud and then share it across the teams.